Good afternoon, everyone, and thank you for coming to Deb Chanel's 48's World, where we do reality show reviews. Today, the reality show we're going to be going over is Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. The title of it is Mystery Solved. The season is 5, episode 11. Let's get right on into it. We have, I'm going to call, since we have Scrappy Sr., meaning he was the first one to come on the scene with the nickname Scrappy because he always got into fights, and that's why Mama D named him as such. Okay? When it comes to Scrappy DeLeon, I'm just going to say DeLeon. Okay? So you'll know exactly who I'm talking about, and you can make the distinction between the two. But anyway, we get into the first scene, which DeLeon faces his sentencing while loved ones reflect on their future. Mimi and Stevie takes a road trip to uncover the truth. Then we have Joseline makes a big confession, and D. Smith and Scrappy face off after insensitive social media posts. Okay, that was just a summary of it all. Now we're going to get into the actual meat and potatoes of the whole episode. We have DeLeon is meeting with officials in Crawfordville, Georgia, Terrifero County, while Tierra is getting the kids off to school. Now, anybody knows that have traveled in Atlanta going 20 east towards Augusta, you don't want to mess around in the towns of Madison, Eaton, um, Monticello, uh, and anywhere getting closer to it. Pretty much, you want to stay at the borderline or Coney River. That's as far as you want to go if you want to try to do any infractions or whatnot. Because the rest going towards that way to Terraforming Crawfordville, Georgia, those little jokers are very strict down there. They will pull you over at a drop of a hat. I ain't gonna say they're hicks or whatever, but they don't be playing down there. And for any little infraction, such as me, probably an ounce of weed, you would probably get 20 years, 30 years. You know what I'm saying? It's just not a black man's town. If you want to be trying to do some illicit stuff, okay? The more southern south you get, the more stricter the rules are. Okay, I'm just saying, I'm just keeping it real. My mama lived down there. That was her hometown. She grew up in there. And I tell you, when we go back for um, social events, family reunions, and stuff of that nature, child, okay? It's like be on your P's and Q's, have your GPSs, your radars, your CBs, everything on deck, okay? Because you don't want to try to do no type of infraction down there because it's like back in the 40s or 50s type of town. They have no reason or want to upgrade to put a damn Walmart down there or McDonald's. You see what I'm saying? They don't have those two identity landmarks that you could call home. Okay? They don't have it in this town. And you're trying to tell me progression? They have progression before you get to that town and after. But in that hard-nosed town of Terrifera County, all right, child, please, let me tell you, always be on guard and on key when you're entering Sparta, Georgia, Crawfordville, Georgia, Terrifera County. That's all I got to say. I spent too much time on it as well. But anyway, Mr. DeLeon is meeting with the officials down there in Crawfordville, and he's trying to get his sentencing. And he did the right and appropriate thing. Go up against them people with kindness and the love of God in your heart, okay? Because they will stick it to you every time. All right. So here we are. We got Tommy. She's still talking about waiting for Scrappy. I mean, I'm sorry, waiting for Mr. DeLeon. And I'm like, okay, baby, you know, you need some help. I want you to go and seek psychiatric treatment, okay? Because this man has shown on several different occasions he's going to have his women on deck. He's not going to have no particular woman in no particular order that he's going to give time and patience too, because he know he got all of y'all in the back of his pocket. Y'all are going to do what he say, or y'all gonna suffer the consequences as he see fit. And he's gonna keep it moving with some other chick. Now we already know he had Tierra, had kids by him, or a child by him. Then We know he done messed around with Carly Red. And the list, I'm sure, can go on and on and on. Just know you're not his main chick. So fall back or find a new man, Tommy. That's just my advice to you. Okay, then we got DeLeon going up, facing the judge that was trying his case. They end up giving him 20 years and for him to pay $100,000 fine. And the judge decided to let him serve 5 years and be on probation for the rest of that 15. And Lord knows he got to keep it on the lockdown because they will haul his ass up in there and he will be doing that and then probably some. Okay. Karen King, his mother's taking it extremely hard, as you know a mother would. They don't care if their child, killed a zillion people or, been trafficking drugs or whatnot. Your baby's still your baby. That's how you're gonna always see them. And a mother should always see it that way. Because if nobody else loved them, in part of them having several infractions or infraction against the law, you know, they gotta have mom. You know what I'm saying? Dad, family, some spiritual guidance in their life. That in that essence, or they feel like they're nothing and they're gonna always continue to do nothing and be nothing because they feel like nobody cares. Nobody wants to see them better, so why should they change? That's just where it is. Hopefully, Mr. DeLeon can get it together and walk a straight and narrow way of living, and so he can be around for his kids. Okay, then we have Steve is walking around Mimi's house and like it's his. I'm like, Steven, now you are a hot mess. Still love you day and night, okay? I don't know what the hell you and Joseline are doing. You calling her out, she calling you out, talking about y'all ain't married. She talking about her contract up, and then she gonna stick it to you. She lying to you about, well, lying to everybody and me that you did all this with this woman, and you really find out that you ain't did nothing. But that comes along and further along in this episode. But it's just a hot man. You running around there looking like a woman. I'm like, where's your masculinity these days? I mean, you sitting up here. I mean, not Donald Trump, what the man with the Playboy bunny? Hugh Hefner still looked like a goddamn man, even in his role. But I don't know. It's like you need to put a rag around your head. Now you're giving me gay tease. Now you're giving me gay tease. So I don't know. Be your truth, whatever it is, but be consistent, son. Be consistent. But anyway, like I say, he's walking around Mimi house like he got it going on, and he's shutting everybody down. He want to get and mix with Mimi again. But Mimi says the two of them, he comes in the kitchen, strolling in the kitchen where she was, and she just putting it to him straight. You on a crash with him, you don't live him, you don't pay no bills. Excuse me. So get it straight. Whose name on the lease? Because I don't think she's buying the house. It's just me. Because every time a season comes, a season go, they in another few digs, another set of digs, and you just can't do that when you sit down there saying you don't got your loan with a bank. You making mortgage payments. You know, you ain't moving no man. It's gonna be the same scenery all day, every day. The only thing that may change is the accessories you put in your house or the color of your house on the outside. That's pretty much it. You ain't floating like that through real estate uh, purposes. Okay. But anyway, Mimi says the two of them need to go on down to this North Carolina and check this chick out. The one who keeps saying she got babies by you and this, that, and the other, and just find out if Joseline, her tea that she dropped down is true. But like I tell you, further on in the episode, Jocelyn just playing around with Mimi like she always have. I don't understand why Mimi can't understand things. But then again, I think the stuff is scripted. And, the writers just full of shit. They just want to throw us trash and they want us to eat up the trash. But that's okay. I won't buy the trash. I won't entertain it because I'm a little bit more intelligent to know what's tomfoolery, fake fraudulent shit. Okay, but I know Mona need to keep her ratings, and she's trying to give us action either way, any way she can, and that is where it is. Move on to for that situation. We go to Betty Idol is practicing at the studio with her choreographer when Mama D comes in and try to check out her little stage presence and all of that. She has taken a fond interest in Miss Betty Idol, and she wants them or wants her and her son to pair up and be a couple. But then you have to wonder, okay, what about the Bambi? You know, what about the Bambi, Mama D? Scrappy still is in love, or he thinks he's in love with this Bambi chick, and he definitely been following her, even though they've been off and on here and there. They're comings and goings. She's still been a part of his life, and they both complement each other. They're cute together. She seems like she's a ride or die chick for anybody she's down with, and I just don't know between her and Scrappy, will they make it at the test of time? Because at first I thought him and Erica would do it, then I thought him and Shay would do it. I mean, he's always been coupled up with nice looking women that had business about themselves, as far as knowing what they want and they go out and get it. And then if they had to do the helpmate thing, they're there to support Mr. Scrappy. But you know how that goes. Uh, then we go to, they having a little small chat, me and Betty Idol and Mama D, and she's liking what Betty is telling her, and then she come up to some information that no, me and your son can't get together because he hate lesbians and gays. He just don't like them. Then Mama D said, "What you talking about, girl?" And then she was like, "You didn't know, Mama D?" So she gone and flip out her little cell phone, show her footage, video footage of Scrappy just going off on D. Smith, which happens to be one of her very true and dear friends. And then, of course, Mama D like, okay, it's ruckus in the palace. She got to go do work on her son because she want him to be friendly with every community, not just the black community, not just the lesbian and gay, what do you call it? Well, I think that's it, lesbian, gay, transgender. She want them to be friendly in all facets of the community. She's like, I ain't raised him that way. What the hell he doing judging folks, this, that, and the other? So she said, okay, I'm going to go have a meeting with him and we're going to straighten this situation out and he will be apologized. Okay, we go to Mimi and Stevie. They're running down to North Carolina with their private driver. I'm sure it's hired by the cast and crew to take them down there to see what this woman is talking about. They're saying she got a baby by Stevie and, thinking about putting him on child support, which when you see the lady, it doesn't look like it's much of Stevie's type of style of a woman. But hey, whatever floats his boat. But oh, excuse me. They're having just had a conversation and talking about it. Mimi done got her paternity test or DNA test where she can definitely ascertain whether the woman is telling the truth about the validity of Stevie being the child's father. So I don't know why she's going so hard on these women coming out of everywhere when she need to be falling the fuck back and just accepting whatever Stevie do to her. I'm like, it's one thing to have the man come in and you're trying to, provide shelter and food for him. But that, I'm like, then get his check when it comes through. Get whatever you think you need out of it. But don't be getting in his personal life, putting you back in the center of attention as looking at the desperate Molly Maid, as Joseline has so eloquently put it as your nickname. And it's coming true to form, my dear. Anyway, we go back to Scrappy's meeting with his mom and going over stuff that Betty Allen had been putting out there for the world to see and hear. And he's feeling some type of way about it. And he's like, Mama, why you getting in my business? I didn't ask you to go get in my business, but thank you for dropping tea. But I ain't gonna apologize for what I said to that transgender woman, D. Smith. I said what I said and I'm sticking by it. It just is what it is. But she goes and tells Scrappy that I didn't pick you out to judge people. He said, yes, you did. Yes, you did tell me to judge people. And the people that I want around me, I want them to be straight and heterosexual. I ain't got time to be fooling around with no, people that is different from me. I don't hate them. I don't talk down to them or bad about them. I just don't want them in my circle of friends. So, Mama D said, you need to go apologize. She said, I ain't apologizing to nobody. I go and sit and listen and see what they got to say. But I ain't apologizing, Mama. So he's like wrapping his head and putting his hand on his head and eyes like, Mama, you disgusting me. Why are you in my business? I ain't never up in your business. Damn. But anyway, we move from that situation. We go to Jocelyn and Don. Joseline is handling her boss business just like she's always have done. Stevie done created a monster. He leashed, where you come? She done unleashed herself and she's going full throttle with becoming the boss bitch she wants to be. Dawn has been booking stuff or events for what do you call it? Jocelyn, because she's now hired her as her second manager. Because right now she's still in fuss fights with Steven, but she don't book Dawn on the side to get that coin for her, and she can take profits however she sees fit. Just as long as there's a mutual understanding of what proceeds are coming out, what and what's the percentage rate. But she goes on to say she got her hooked up with some party Rick Ross is throwing here in town, and she wants her to go and let have and do whatever she got to do. And Joycelyn goes on and drop tea with Dawn, telling her, I got Mimi on a scavenger hunt. I done made up this fictitious lie that Stevie got, this woman pregnant, got the baby, and all like that, and everybody just fucking believing in it, and I think it's hilarious. She said, why are they going out on goose chase? I'm sitting up here building my empire and putting shit in order for me to conquer the world. And I was like, God damn, Jocelyn, you are a fanatic or trying to keep people up under you. And I'm like, I'm here for you, honey. Because like I said, you and Stevie were a perfect match. Y'all had a great formula. Y'all were working good together. I don't know what the hell y'all doing. The separation and divide, y'all need to check that at the door. Because to me, y'all are better solidified together than apart. And both of y'all just make complete asses out y'all selves. Now, I mean, you still running shit, getting women in check. Like I always said, only a woman can check another woman. And a man can only check a man. And vice, and just keep going on down the line. If it represents you, then you compare it up to what you want to compare it up. But she got Mimi, she called Molly Maid, running around there cleaning up other people's shit when she should just stay in her lane, focus on her, do her, and keep it moving. Don't worry about all that other stuff. But she definitely solidified herself as an actress because that shit I saw an episode before, she's sitting up there crying, telling Mimi all her side stories, this, that, that. Then got Mimi in bed with her. They did a threesome. I'm like, well, damn, Jocelyn is doing that shit. Whatever she snaps and wants Mimi to do, Mimi follows suit. That's a damn shame. Pull up, Mimi. Pull up. Okay? Be the G that you want to be. All right? Because right now, you're giving me tease of you don't know what the hell you're doing and you're not standing firm in your shit. And whatever you can't stand for or don't stand for, you will fall for anything. And definitely, Jocelyn has made her mark when it's put to you. Okay, moving on for her because it's just a dead situation. We go to Scrappy and Bobby V. They're both performing on stage together, sounding good, looking good. Then come in Betty Idol and D Smith. Strolls on into the scene. They bopping their head, moving their bodies, and Scrappy's on stage. He kind of noticing the ladies because it ain't a packed joint now. It ain't like he got an arena sold out or whatever. It's just like a little intimate club setting and the lights are good and everything. And of course they taping, this fictitious shit. It's supposed to be reality and on point being live and in charge and everything you get. But of course, I don't know when mama wanting to start scripting shit in, but I guess to build up viewership and, get some more spice in it. Because, people just totally, digress and not give people what they really want to give it. It would be a boring show. So I can see where you have to hype up here and there just to keep people interested in the show. But anyway, Scrappy noticed, then first he thought he was just talking to Beta Idol trying to get some shit straight. But then he done saw she done brought this other chick in, which is D Smith, who he had the beef with on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, wherever it went. You know what I'm saying? He had it right there for everybody to see him going off on the situation, which was D Smith and her right to live her truth out in the public. So he's like, what the hell going on? I feel like I'm being ambushed. But anyway, we're gonna make it do what it do. Like I said, the ladies are bopping to the music, carrying on this, that, and that, making their own little digs on Scrappy and stuff. But it is what it is. He feel well. Let me see. Basically, both ladies feel he need to make right by them. So, he feels better. I didn't D. Smith talk crazy about Bam and Tammy. He talked crazy and crap about D. Smith and her. So pretty much he feel they even. An eye for an eye, two for a two. Okay, let's just settle. Let's kiss about it, in a circle. well, we don't touch each other, but I ain't talking about this smell, but I kiss on you all day long, every day, all day. Betty Ida. But it goes on what it is. We go to commercial, we come back. We got Scrappy, Betty Ida, and D Smell. Scrappy feels he's been set up when he goes over to talk with the ladies after he finished his set with Bobby D on stage. Betty Ida and D Smith make their point. Scrappy pretty much make his point about how he feels about certain things. He goes and say, you know, hey, it is what it is. I said what I said. I'm not taking anything back. However, if I misspoke where it truly hurt your feelings, then let you know whatever intentions or you got from the conversation, let it evaporate into your spirit and y'all settle that amongst yourselves. But it just is what it is. I don't like being around transgender or gay people. That's just it. That's not me. That's not my circle. Uh, and he was just being honest with his feelings, which I'm like all for, and I was for him on his team, supporting him in that because everybody have to be respectful towards each other's opinions and perspectives, and the way they choose to live their truth in life in open public forum. You know, don't make me swallow something that you feel you can't swallow or how I live. You know, it's just like the pot calling the kettle black in a sense. Let Scrappy live his truth and what he's confident about being around on behind scenes was in front, you know, open for the public to see. And let D Smith live her truth, you know, and both parties respect each other's truth and, you know, agree to disagree, but don't make a big whole scene about it and want to get and put hands and fists on people. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, D Smith was going on. She understood what he said. At least he tried to have a conversation with her about it. Most artists or most individuals don't want to do it. They just want to stay behind, you know, other people, social media forums and go off. But when you put to that person face to face, it's another whole scenario going on, another whole type of feelings being shown. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. You know, Scrappy appreciated her or him or however you see. Well, we're gonna say her because that's how she's making herself become to be from a male to a female. So we'll give her that. But he said, you know, I respect what you're saying. Thank you for respecting my thoughts, my feelings on the subject. Okay. Well, is there anything else I can do for you all? And then she said, well, Scrappy, why don't you take a picture with me? Why don't you let's hug it up and let everybody know that we're straight. He said, we can't do all that. Did you just hear my conversation I just said to you? And it was like he had this strange little look on his face, like, damn, you didn't understand what I was trying to tell you. And I don't put it there without cuss words, without me hyping my voice up at you, and you still not understanding my ground. And then she said, well, why don't you be the person that sets the tone? He said, I'm not that big of a person right now. You need to find somebody bigger and wiser and more fluent than myself because right now I'm just a little man. I'm the smallest little man you want to see when it comes to that subject. I can't take the high road. Okay, maybe sometime in the future, you know, with someone else setting the tone and the banner, maybe I'll come around. But right at this point, you need somebody bigger and better than me because I'm a small man and a small fish pond, and I just believe what I believe, and I want everybody to, you know, do what they need to do. Believe me the hell out of it. So I was like on point with that one too with him. He's just a cute little thing. Anyway, we move on from that subject because it is what it is. We have Rashida and Mimi meeting at some type of restaurant, bar, or whatever, and both women are making small talk, going over this, that, and the other. And you know, Mimi is pretty much, you know, looking at her phone, trying to make digs at Joseline and Rick Ross. And I'm like, sit the fuck back, Mimi. Forget it. Okay, you are just about washed up because you done went so far back, so far in the present, and you just don't know where you center. You with Nico and you know this other little girl, or not want to say little girl, but she's younger than me, much younger than me. But you know, a lesbian. I mean, what is it? What are you? I'm not understanding. What are you? Are you like pansexual? Or are you heterosexual? Or are you bisexual? I mean, you're just looking a hot mess at this time just to get ratings and be on a show, whether it's degrading your ass or not. But you're just looking like a total fool. I wish you sit the fuck back. But anyway, Rashida gives her some good advice as well by pretty much saying, you know, you need to stop letting Stevie take control of you. You know, giving her advice from another girlfriend to another girlfriend because she ain't got Erica to chime in with her anymore because she's not on the show. And I'm like, all this tomfoolery, this fuck shit, uh, fake fraudulent shit going on. I can understand why Erica left. Kudos to Erica. Hands up in the air. Okay? Because she did that thing. She gonna get her coin some other type of way. But it ain't gonna be on a wretched shit show like this is. It ain't reality. It's fake fraudulent shit. Okay? With scripted enhancement. But anyway, it's just a crazy scene with, again, Mimi and Rashida. So we're going to leave that alone. We go on to Stevie, Miss Jackson, and Stevie business partner. This is the last and final scene that I found okay to talk about. We have Stevie sitting at 107.9 here in Atlanta, and they're doing an interview with one of his side managers from a business venture they're putting out together. I don't know what Stevie's doing at this point in time, but he drops little bombshells here and there. But the biggest bombshell came when the interviewer asked Stevie, was him and Joseline married, or were they ever married? And Stevie comes out half-heartedly, reluctantly, but he gives us the tea that no, that was fictitious. And, he's calling Joseline a whore and all these other type of things and, disrespected. But I'm like, Stevie, I done told you, keep your mouth shut. You and Joseline had a pretty good formula working together. Y'all were more powerful together than y'all are separate. And that's a hot shame, hot mess. You even had your own TV show, and I was like there for you both, just sitting there hyping y'all up because y'all gave me nothing but what I wanted, which is entertainment. That's all this is, entertainment. Okay, I'm not gonna even believe that half the trifling shit that both you and Jocelyn did, y'all were actually doing that. This is what y'all actually do on a daily basis, and y'all think it's right. I didn't even put y'all on that type of pedestal. I was just on the whole thing of reality show. You're gonna give me some shit. Some of it's gonna make me kiki and laugh, at with you, not at you. And right now, I'm just disappointed. I'm totally disappointed. I need y'all to get the shit together, okay? Mona need to fall back, listen to y'all ideas, and incorporate them to make it be more believable than what it is. Other than that, I mean, that's all I had for the show. I was there for Mama D and Scrappy. I'm gonna always be there for Mama D and Scrappy because to me, what makes Love and Hip Hop Atlanta are those two. And then you would have Joycelyn and Stevie cutting up on the side. And to me, the rest of them are just extras, just filling in when those four heavy hitters can't be in play. So those were my takes on Mystery Love, Mystery Saw, which was the title of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta for this particular episode, which was season 5, episode 11. Okay, guys, join me for more summer throwbacks of all reality shows that I want to bring you all, even though y'all may have seen them. Y'all hadn't heard it from my perspective. So enjoy, enjoy, enjoy. Okay, and this was the first episode segment of many more to come for the summer months. For 2016. Okay? Thanks. Peace and blessings. Bye bye.